Assalamualaikum students. Today we are going to start with the lecture of information technology for standard 11. Chapter number 2, Introduction to Database Management System. This is in continuation with the previous lecture. In previous lecture we have already studied about what is database, right? We have studied about database, we have studied about data, we have seen the information, what is information, and we have seen the difference between data and information, correct? So this was the quick revision of previous lecture. We have studied about database. A database is a collection of interrelated data, correct? Second thing we have studied, that is data. What is data? Data is a raw material, or you can say the raw information or raw facts, right? So data is raw fact. Then we have studied about the information. Information is the processed data. We have collected so many data we have processed those data to generate the information, right? Then we have seen the examples of data and information. Okay, then we have seen the difference between data and information, that the data is a raw fact and the information is the processed data, and the data does not help in decision making, information helps in decision making. Data could be relative or irrelative. Without data, information cannot be processed, right? These are the difference between data and information, correct? Now in today's lecture we are going to study about introduction to database management system and application, few applications of database management system. Okay, we are not going to study about advantages of database management system. We are going to see only few applications of database management system today. Now first we will start with what is database management system. What is DBMS? See, DBMS is the abbreviation of database management system. Okay, we have already studied what is database. Database is a collection of interrelated data, correct? So database is a collection of interrelated data. Management means to manage interrelated data. Okay, and system is the program to manage interrelated data. So database management system is the program to manage the interrelated data in a database. What is database management system? A database management system is a program to manage interrelated data in a database. A database management system is a program to manage interrelated data in a database. Okay, what is database? Database is a collection of interrelated data. We have already studied about database in last lecture. What is database? Database is a collection of interrelated data, right? Management means to manage the interrelated data. Here management is to manage the interrelated data in a database. Okay, and system is the program to manage the interrelated data in a database. So DBMS is a program to manage the interrelated data in a database. DBMS. Okay, now next, what is database management system? A database management system is a software. It is a software which is used to create and manage database. It is a software, or you can say the program. Okay, so DBMS is a software which is used to create or manage database. So what is database management system? Database management system is a software which is used to create and manage database. Database management system is designed to store, to retrieve, to update, to insert, to delete, and to manage data in database. You can retrieve the data from the database, you can store the data to the database, you can update the data which is already stored in the database, you can insert the new data in a database, you can delete the previous data in a database, okay, and you can manage the data in database. Okay, there are many popular database softwares available in market like MySQL, Access, Oracle, SQL Server, Postgres SQL, etc. But we are going to use PostgreSQL to manage records in database as it is a part of your syllabus. Okay, so there are many popular database software available in the market like MySQL, Access, okay, MS Access, Microsoft Access, Oracle database, SQL server is also there, PostgreSQL server is also there. So we are going to use PostgreSQL, PostgreSQL to manage records in database as it is there in your syllabus. Okay, as it is a part of your syllabus. Got it? Now we will move ahead. Now we will see the applications where we are going to use, where we are using database management system. Okay, so first application is railway reservation system. Railway reservation system. To travel through railways, people make early reservation to confirm their seats for their easy and safe traveling. Correct? We if we want to travel from this country to another country or from this city to another city, we are going to reserve a seat, right? So people used to reserve their seat. People do early reservation to confirm their seats for the easy and safe traveling. So database management system is used here to maintain the booking information, including arrival and departure status of the train, status of seats available. If there is no seats, then you are not going to get your confirmation, you are not going to get your reservation in that train. Correct? So it is used to maintain the status of the train. It is used to maintain the arrival status also and departure status also, when the train is going to be arrive at the station and when it is going to be depart from the station. So this status is again is maintained in database. Okay, then status of seats available. How many seats are still available, how many seats, whether you are going to get the confirmation of your seat or not, it depends on the status of seats available, okay, in that train. So these information are stored in database and can be easily accessed or retrieved from the database. We can easily access these data. The railway people can easily get that data and railway people can easily retrieve that data from the database. So this railway reservation system, the reservation of the ticket is very easy and without any mistake you can get the ticket. Okay, now second one is library management system. Library management system. In library management system, it is tough to manage the record of thousands of books. There are so many books available in the library, right? Library means collection of books. So in libraries it is tough to manage and maintain the record of each books manually. Correct? So we use database management system there. So database management system is used in libraries to maintain database which is used to store the information related to book. Okay, like name of the books, issue date of the book, return date of the book, availability of the book, author name, etc. The student name who issued the book. Correct? So these are the data which is going to be stored in the database of library management system. Next one is banking. What we do in banking, as you all know, in banking database we will having information like detailed information of customer, account or credit date or debit information, loan information, banking transaction information, etc. So database management system is the only way to display information fast and it is in required format, right? We will get the data in required format, not only inside the bank but overall the world, even in hand mobile 24 hours. Correct? Now nowadays you all of you knows that mobile service is available on mobile also, right? Mobile service is available 24/7 on your mobile. Correct? So you can easily get the information about your credit information about your account, debit information about your account. You can get the information about your account within few minutes on your mobile only. right? So it is on your fingertips. You can transfer the money, even you can transfer the money from one place to another place without going there, just by using your mobile phone, by internet banking. Correct? You can transfer the data, you can transfer, sorry, you can transfer the amount from one place to another place without going there, without going in any bank. Okay, you can directly transfer the money by using net banking facility or mobile banking facility on your mobile. So due to database management system, banking has become so easy that by sitting at home, bank customers can send or get the money through banks. Correct? Now database management system have increased banking services, as these services are available on your mobile, so it is increased banking services like ATM, net banking, fund transfer, bill payment, view account balance, etc. are possible only by using database management system. All these details, all the account information is available in your database, so it is very easy to get all the information of your account, like fund transfer, bill payment. You can get your account balance. Correct? It is all possible just because of database management system. Next application is education sector. You can use this database management system in education sector. Okay, it is used in many ways, like it is used to manage online admission. Correct? You all have done online admission in 11th standard. So how it is possible? Just because of database management system. All your data are collected and it is saved. All the data are saved in one database. So this is possible just because of database management system. Okay. So it is also used to keep record of events and activities which are going to be performed and which are already performed. This database is used to keep the record of all the events and activities performed or to be performed in colleges or in universities. Okay. Now next is, it is used to conduct online exams. All your submitted papers are going to be saved in one database. All your answers are going to be saved in one database, and from that database the conductor are going to collect the answers and they are going to check your paper, and then they are going to prepare the result of your exam. Okay. Now next is to maintain attendance record. As you all know that nowadays in every school and colleges they are using biometric system. Correct? You're going to punch your finger, or you're going to use your access card. Correct? You're going to show your access card on that machine so that it will accept your attendance. Okay, so it is very easy to maintain, and it is very easy to maintain quick and accurate attendance record. So to maintain attendance record through biometric system or to access card, through access card, to maintain quick and accurate attendance record. The next is in education system only. It is used to generate the timetable also. It is used to generate the timetable also. Okay, and it is also used to generate the report card of your data. Okay, so we have already seen 4 applications. First application is in railway system, reservation system. Correct? First application is in railway reservation system. To travel through railways, people make early reservation to confirm their seats for their easy and safe traveling. Okay, so database management system is used to maintain the booking information, including arrival time and departure time of the train, status of the train, status of the seats available in that train, etc. are stored in database, and it can be easily accessed and retrieved from the database by the railway people. Okay, Second, we have seen library management system. In libraries, there are thousands of books available, so it is very difficult to maintain the record of all the books manually. Okay, it is very difficult to write all the books, author name, then who have collected the book. It is very difficult to maintain it manually. So, database management system is used in libraries to maintain all the record of books. Okay, so it is used to maintain the database which is used to store information related to the books, like name of the book, issue date of the book, return date of the book, and who have issued the book, availability of the book, author name, etc. These are the data which we are going to save in a database. Okay, and it is easily accessed and it is easily maintained by the library people. Okay, next is in banking sector. How it is useful in banking sector? In banking database, we will be having information like detailed information of customers, account, credit or debit information, loan information, banking transaction information, etc. These are the information, okay, which are going to be saved in database. So database management system is the only way to display the information fast and in required format, not only inside the bank but also overall the world. Okay, even in hand mobile 24 hours, you can use your account, you can use your bank account on your mobile 24/7. Correct? You can do transaction from your account to someone else's account by using your mobile phone anytime, right? So this is just because this is possible just because of database management system. Due to database management system, banking has become so easy that by sitting at home, bank customers can send or get the money through banks. Correct? You can send the money, you can get the money through banks by sitting at your home. Correct? Now, database management system have increased banking services. How it is increased banking services? It has increased banking services because of ATM facilities, net banking facilities, fund transfer facilities, bill payment. You can view your account balance, etc. These all things, these all services are possible just because of database management system. Correct? Then we have seen the next facility provided by database management system is in education sector. How we are going to use database management system in education sector? It is used to manage the online admission. Correct? All your forms which you have filled to get the admission, all your forms are collected from the college and they have maintained a record, they have maintained a database of your data, and on the basis of those data they have prepared a merit list and then they have taken your admission in the college. Correct? So it is used to manage the online admission. Database management system is used to manage the online admission. Okay, then second one is it is used to keep the record of events and activities which are already being performed and which are going to be conducted, right? So this is used to keep the record of all the events and activities of the colleges or universities. Then next one is to conduct online exams. Correct? It is also used to conduct online exam so that when you appear for the exam, all your answers are going to be saved in one database. Okay, and then when we are going to check your paper, we are going to access your database and we are going to access the database to get your details from the database, and then we are going to prepare your report card on the basis of your exams. Okay, then next one is to maintain attendance record through biometric system or an access card to maintain quick and accurate attendance record. Okay, biometric system You all know about biometric system, how it works. You are supposed to go and punch your thumb or finger on the biometric system, or you are supposed to use your access card. You are supposed to show your access card in front of that biometric machine so that it will come to know that you're present or absent, right? So to maintain quick and accurate attendance record, we use biometric system or an access card, okay, to maintain your attendance record. So here also database management system is used. All your attendance record is going to be saved in database management system. Got it? The next one is to generate the timetable. Okay, we use this database management system to generate the automatic timetable. Got it? Next, the what we have studied today, we have studied what is database management system. Then we have studied applications of database management system. We have studied 4 applications of database management system. First one is railway reservation system, second one is library management system, third one is banking system, and fourth one is education sector. Okay, how we use database management system in all these 4 applications. Got it? Now next, question answer session. Question number 1, fill in the blanks. Database management system is the abbreviation of DBMS is the abbreviation of database management system. The answer of this is database management system. So the answer of this is database management system. Database is a single word where D capital, management M capital, and system S capital. Database management system, D in capital letter, M in capital letter, and S in capital letter. Okay, so DBMS is the abbreviation of database management system. Got it? Dash is a collection of interrelated data. Dash is a collection of interrelated data. What is the answer of this? Database is a collection of interrelated data. Database is a collection of interrelated data. Database is a collection of interrelated data. Okay, where D is in capital letter. Database is a single word where D is in capital letter. Got it? Now database management system is a dash for creating and managing database. Database management system is a software for creating and managing database. Database management system is a software for creating and managing the database. So database management system is a software for creating and managing database. Question number 1 is fill in the blanks. First one is DBMS is the abbreviation of database management system. Database is a single word where D is in capital letter, M is in capital letter, and S is in capital letter. Okay. Second question is dash is a collection of interrelated data. So database is a collection of interrelated data. Third one is DBMS is a dash for creating and managing database. DBMS is a software for creating and managing database. Got it? Now question number 2, answer the following. What is DBMS? DBMS stands for Database Management System, and it is a software for creating and managing the database. Correct? Explain the use of DBMS in railway reservation system. How you use DBMS in railway reservation system, you are supposed to explain it in detail. Explain library management system. We already have seen library management system twice in today's lecture, right? So you are supposed to explain it in brief. How DBMS is useful in banking and education sector. You are supposed to explain it in brief. How you are going to use DBMS in banking system and education sector. Okay. Now, today we are going to stop here only. Thank you so much. In next lecture, we are going to see few more applications of DBMS. Okay. Thank you. We are stopping here. Thank you.